All right, thank you for that, Ms. Kaiza. So, the Internet of Things has revolutionized the way organizations operate, no? So, offering numerous benefits that enhance efficiency, customers' satisfaction, and profitability. So, this technology allows businesses to connect physical devices, sensors, and software to collect and analyze data, so providing valuable insights to inform decision making. So the Internet of Things offers several benefits to organization, as you can see on the screen. So some benefits are industry specific and some are applicable across multiple industries. Some of the common benefits of IoT enables business to, we have here the first one, monitor their overall business processes. So, excuse me. IoT enables organizations to gain real time visibility into their business processes, so from production lines to supply chains. So, by developing sensors on equipment and integrating them with data analytic platforms, business can track key performance indicators, no, or what we call the KPIs. So, such as production output, machine downtime, inventory levels, and energy consumption. So, this data allows for proactive maintenance, optimization of resource allocation, and identification of bottleneck. So, for example, a manufacturing company can use IoT sensors to monitor the temperature and vibration of its machines, no? So predicting potential failures before they occur and scheduling maintenance accordingly. So this proactive approach reduces downtime, improves efficiency, and minimize cost. We have there our second benefit is the improve the customer experiences, or the CX. So IoT empowers organizations to deliver, no, personalized and seamless customer experience. So by collecting data on customers' preferences o ang ilang behavior, business can tailor their offerings and services to individual needs. We also have their save time and money. So IoT plays a crucial role in reducing operational cost and improving efficiency. So by automating tasks and processes, organizations can free up time and resources for more strategic initiatives. So for example, um, IoT enables smart meters that can automate energy billing, reducing administrative overhead and improving accuracy. So, similarly, in logistics, IoT sensors can track shipments in real time, so optimizing routes and delivery times, no? So, minimizing delays and transportation costs. So, this increased efficiency translates to significant cost savings and improved profitability. Next, we have the enhanced employee productivity. So, IoT can empower employees by providing them with real time data and insights, enabling them to perform their task more effectively. For example, wearable devices can track employee movements and monitor their work environment, no? So, providing valuable feedback for improving safety and ergonomics. So, in addition, IoT enabled tools can automate routine tasks, freeing up employees to focus on more complex and value-adding activities. So this increase, no, the productivity leads to higher output, improve ang quality, and reduce sa mga errors. We also have there the integrate and adapt business models. So IoT facilitates the integration and adaptation of business models, enabling organizations to create innovative solutions and services. So by connecting devices and data sources, business can develop new products and services that leverage the power of interconnected systems. And we have there the second to the last, make better business decisions, no? So IoT provides organizations with a wealth of data that can be used to make informed and data-driven decisions. So by analyzing real-time data from various sources, businesses can gain valuable insights into customers' behavior, market trends, and kanang mga operational nga mga performances. So this data-driven approach enables organizations to identify opportunities, mitigate risk, and make strategic decisions that optimize their operation and drive growth. And we have the last benefit, no? So generate more revenue. So the benefits of IoT translate to increase revenue for organizations. So by improving efficiency, enhancing customer experience, and enabling new business models, IoT empowers businesses to generate more revenue and achieve their financial goals. So IoT no encourages companies to rethink the ways they approach their businesses and gives them the tools to improve their business strategy. So generally, IoT is most abundant in manufacturing, transportation, and utility organizations, making use of sensors and other IoT devices. However, it has also found use cases for organizations within the agriculture, infrastructure, and home automation industries, leading some organization toward digital transformation. Again, what are the benefits of IoT to organization? Right, that's correct. Now, to dig deeper in our discussion, let us call on teacher Johnny New to discuss.
Alright, good afternoon. Thank you for that, Teacher Jane. So, right now, class, let us talk about the challenges of Internet of Things. Now, but first that, um, I'll be talking about the advantages and disadvantages, or the pros and cons of the IoT. So, let's start with the pros or the advantages of IoT. So, first, we have there Okay, first we have there the anytime, anywhere access. So access to information. No? So since IoT gives us the ability to access and of course control devices and informations remotely. So bisag layo ta, we can connect with those. We can control those. So for example, home security systems. No, so we can monitor our houses no while we are on a vacation. We can adjust this thermostat no while we are commuting, or even receive no real-time health data from those sensors, as what teacher Kaiza and Trixie discussed earlier. Right. The second advantage is it enhances device communication. So IoT fosters seamless communication within devices, no, leading to automation and efficiency, such as appliances, smart appliances to be exact. No, so these can communicate with each other, and of course, it also optimizes the energy consumption. So, kato mga sensors, those things no are really helpful to us. For example, ano niya, the smart home system, di ba? So, we can adjust lighting based on the occupancy and the natural light levels. As of course, it can save energy at the same time enhances comfort, or even um, factories, di ba? So, there is a use of IoT no to optimize the production line in real time at using those sensors no to adjust parameters no accordingly to what they need. The third advantage is that IoT is faster and of course the cheaper data transfer. So since IoT devices generates vast amount of data that can be analyzed, improving efficiency and of course reducing the cost of such. So this data can be used to optimize resource allocation, predict equipment failures, and streamline business processes. So For example, kanang sa Shopee, no? So, a logistic company can track locations and conditions of its shipment in real time, no? So that kanang makita na to kung asa naman na to ang parcel, di ba? Optimizing delivery routes and minimizing delays, right? Or even in manufacturer industries, so they can predict, no, maintenance to prevent their equipment for failures, and of course to reduce the downtime and the maintenance cost because mahal man siya magpaayo og mga machines, di ba? And lastly is the automated task, no, improved services. So the automation, di ba? So through IoT, no, it reduces the need for human intervention in many tasks, leading to increased efficiency, reduced errors, and of course, improved service quality. Just like inventory, so kind of mga stocks, diba? So there is the automated inventory management system now, wherein we can track stocks levels and of course automatically reorder for supplies. So ma-prevent niya ang kanang makulangan ta sa atong mga stocks, makulangan or let's say the shortage, no? And of course, it optimizes the warehouse space. All right. So those are the pros of IoT. Now let's talk about the cons or the disadvantages of the Internet of Things. So the first one is more devices means greater security risk, of course, no? So the interconnected nature of IoT devices creates a larger attack surface for hackers. So this breach, in a single device could compromise the entire network, leading to data theft, system disruptions, and even physical damage, diba? So imagine yourself on a concert, diba? So the more people, the more bad people in there. So inana siya, so dali siya makatag ba? That's the meaning of this one, no? So for example, kanang home security system. So disabling alarms or stealing personal information is very kanang dali na lang sa mga hacker, no, or cyber attacks because um daghan man siya og appliances na connected, no, with the IoT, right? Second is the managing massive IoT deployments. No? So that is being difficult, or the managing massive IoT deployments is difficult. So the sheer volume of data generated by IoT devices can be overwhelming. So collecting data, storing, the processing of it, and let's say analyzing, the data requires significant infrastructures and expertise, and scaling the system to handle millions of devices can be a major problem. All right. So, for example, large enterprises. So, large enterprises meaning daghan sila, no, og IoT devices, and with that they may struggle to manage the data generated by such devices, leading to data loss, analysis bottlenecks, and inefficient decision making. The third one is the system bugs. So system bugs can corrupt all connective devices. So a bug in a software or firmware, of a single device can propagate, makatag siya. So throughout the entire network, causing widespread disruption rather. So this is particularly problematic in critical infrastructure systems. Let's say, for example, in smart grid systems, no, the VICO, or VECO rather, no? So, with a software bug, it could cause a widespread power outage, no? So, vulnerable ani, for example, those hospitals that do not have kanang backup, no, electricity. So, of course, ang patients' health would be compromised. Diba? Kay some of the patients man are connected by the machines na lang, or ay by kanang murag gibuhi na lang ba through a specific machine. Ano siya, no? And lastly, is the lack of standard limits interoperability. So this is the ability of computers or computer systems or softwares to exchange and make use of information. So because there is a lack of international standards for IoT devices, no, it makes it difficult for the different devices or different manufacturers to communicate with each other because of the standard. So this limits the functionality of IoT systems and hinder innovation. So for example, kanang smart home systems. Kana siya tanan dira within your home, no, may not be able to integrate with all of your smart appliances. So it limits its functionality. Or it could be in industrial IoT systems, no? So there is a struggle with regards to that that causes no efficiency, right? Inefficiency. Okay. So by considering the pros and cons of IoT, no, and implementing appropriate mitigation strategies, organizations or even we, no, people can harness the power of Internet of Things, no, while minimizing the risks that it could give to us. All right. So right now, class, let us call Teacher Rosie so that she can discuss about the IoT security and privacy issues. Teacher Rosie.
Oh, hello once again, class. So, just like with what Mr. Janino has said, even though IoT has a lot of benefits, towards mankind, there are still challenges in IoT, and one of that is its security and privacy issues. So we will tackle it one by one. IoT expands Internet to everyday devices. Smart devices like thermostats and doorbells enhance convenience but also introduce risks. Internet disruptions can render devices useless, creating dependency on connectivity. The Internet of Things, or the IoT, connects everyday devices to the Internet, like smart thermostats, which controls the temperature of our house, doorbells, and even our toothbrushes. While this brings convenience, it also creates dependency on internet connectivity. Imagine losing Wi-Fi and suddenly being unable to unlock your door or adjust the heat. That's the trade-off we face with these devices. Here in the Philippines, IoT is becoming popular in high-tech condos and smart homes, where devices like automated lights and air conditioners depend on internet connectivity. For instance, during power or internet outages, which are frequent here no, in our country, which is the Philippines, residents may lose control over these smart systems, causing inconvenience. Next is vulnerabilities to hacking. IoT devices can compromise entire networks if breached. Real-world cases include botnets, power grid assaults, and exploited smart locks. One of its biggest risks of IoT is its vulnerability to hackers. A single compromised device can open doors for your entire network. Hackers have used IoT devices to create botnets, carry out cyber attacks on power grids, and even hijack security cameras. The risks go beyond pranks to actual threats to safety and infrastructure. Cybersecurity is a major concern. A notable case in the Philippines involved smart cameras being hacked with sensitive household footage leaked online. This highlights the need for better device security to protect users from such breaches. The third is lack of security in manufacturing. Manufacturers often prioritize functionality over security. Malware, like Mirai and Crack, have exposed these vulnerabilities on a massive scale. Unfortunately, many manufacturers rush IoT devices to market without prioritizing security. Malware, or what is also known as malicious software, it is a file or code typically delivered over a network that um, explores or steals or conducts virtually any behavior an attacker runs. So, malware like the Mirai attack in 2016 exploited over 600,000 devices, causing massive disruptions. Kana bitaw ning kinamusal of mga devices sa mga malls nga kana bitaw dili safe. Often mga barato rin siya nga mga cellphones. Yabon mo siya kasagaran gamiton sa kaning mga scam or kanang dali ra siya ma-access ang mga phones tapos dali ra po siya ma-dispose. This shows how unprotected devices can become gateways for attackers. Here in the Philippines, many affordable IoT devices lack proper security measures. These devices, often sold in malls or online, are rarely updated, making them vulnerable to malware like Mirai or Crack. This exposes Filipino users to significant risks. The fourth one is privacy risks and data exploitation. Privacy is another major concern. IoT devices collect vast amount of data, often shared with third parties without our consent. For example, smart speakers have been caught capturing and sharing intimate moments. This creates a surveillance ecosystem in our homes. Privacy issues also arise with IoT devices. For example, fitness trackers and apps that many Filipino use for health monitoring have been found sharing personal data without consent, which violates the Data Privacy Act. This raises serious concerns about data misuse. And the last one we have here, impact on critical infrastructure. IoT vulnerabilities extend beyond personal impacts. They can pose risks to critical infrastructure. Imagine a hacker targeting smart water heaters to overload the grid or disrupting transportation systems. The potential consequences are far-reaching. The risks aren't limited to homes. In smart city projects, like those planned in Metro Manila, hackers could target IoT systems managing water filtration, potentially disrupting water supplies for thousands of residents. This demonstrates the vulnerability of critical infrastructure. So, to wrap up my part, the Internet of Things brings incredible convenience, no, and innovation to our daily life, from smart homes to wearable devices as atong discuss sa atong mga teachers na nauna. IoT has transformed how we interact with technology. However, it's crucial to understand the risks that come with these advancements. Security vulnerabilities, privacy concerns, and potential impacts on critical infrastructure are challenges we must address as we adopt IoT technology. Kita, as users, we also have a role to play, choosing secure devices, staying informed about updates, and practicing safe internet habits. And for developers and manufacturers, the responsibility lies in creating devices with robust security measures and prioritizing user safety. By being aware and proactive, we can embrace the benefits of IoT while minimizing its risks, ensuring that this technology works for us, not against us. Let's continue to explore and learn about the balance between innovation and security. And for the next part, let us welcome the next reporter.
But I'm just too nice, too hot. I'd never do anything like that.
Yeah, thank you so much, Teacher Rosie. Now, since we all know um, if what is Internet of Things or what are the importance of it, let's move on to the current and emerging technologies. So, you might have wondered what are the current and emerging technologies, teacher? So, to give you about the background of the differences between these,
Thinking I would, but
here it
I'm
is.
just too nice and too
So
hot.
when we say current trends, these are those that are actively shaping the present landscape. So they are widely recognized and discussed, often with a significant impact on various sectors like technology, business, culture, and also in the society. So these trends are typically driven by existing technologies, excuse me, evolving consumer behaviors, and an ongoing societal shift. And also, emerging trends, on the other hand, are those that are still in their early stages of development. So they are often characterized by their novelty,
Thinking I would,
potential for
but I'm just too nice
disruption,
and too hot.
and uncertainty about their long term impact. So these trends are typically driven by cutting edge technologies, innovative ideas, and emerging societal needs also. So to put it simply, current trends these are already influencing our world, while emerging trends these hold the potential to reshape the future. So to further discuss the current and emerging trends, let us welcome Teacher Kaiza to give us what are the current trends. Yes, Teacher Kaiza.
Thank you so much, Teacher Connie. Now, let's talk about no, the current trends no, in information technology. So, what are these current trends? So, the first current trend is the cloud computing. It is a network of resources that accesses using a digital drive that increase the efficiency of organizations instead of local storages like USBs and other hard drive storing um, devices. So, cloud computing helps us to transition from local storages to more digital. So, we are transitioning in storing our data from local storages to using digital one. So, to utilize efficiency and convenience. It also helps us no, in cost savings by leveraging these cloud services. Us consumers and businesses can access and manage the data no, from any location with the use of internet connection. It is also helps us no, to adopt these kind of storage. Cloud computing it is increasingly in industries that can predict um, workloads and easier to manage workloads in organizations. It is also helps us na in expanding the role of cloud services, where organizations are developing and marketing cloud services as external products and generating new revenue streams. It is also in trend that showcases the growing versatility of cloud technology and the ability to become a core component of business models. It is also the virtualization in foundation in cloud computing, where it emphasizes no, the importance of virtualization, where um, allows companies to efficiently manage and move their data across various sources for maximizing flexibility and scalability of cloud computing
solutions. The next trend we have is the mobile computing and applications. So, in mobile computing, it is the ability to connect portable devices to wireless enabled networks to access data and services while on move. So, in mobile computing and application, we have this surge in mobile usage. The use of mobile devices like smartphones and tablets for business and personal is supported by data indicating a large percentage on smartphones that we used and a noticeable shift towards using mobile devices for internet access. It is also a necessity for mobile optimization, where the rise of mobile usage helps businesses and and consumers to recognize the needs not to optimize their websites, their personal websites, marketing strategies, and applications for mobile platforms. That ensures the seamless and secure user experience on mobile devices. Um, in mobile computing and application, it is also integrated with the cloud computing. So the cloud-based applications also plays a key role in supporting the mobile computing and applications where it enables the on-the-go access to data and resources. The integration between the cloud and mobile technologies allows for a greater flexibility and productivity for individuals and businesses. So it is important to note that the trends of cloud computing and mobile computing are intertwined and often support each other. So cloud computing serve as the foundational technology um, for trends like the mobile computing and the Internet of Things. So the cloud computing provides an infrastructure and resources for storing and processing vast amounts of data that is generated by the mobile devices that we have and other Internet of Things applications or sensors from our smart homes and other enterprises. Now, to continue discuss the emerging trends, we have teacher Jane to continue.
All right, thank you for that, Teacher Kaida. So, to add on about the current trends, we have there the big data analytics. So, big data is a trend that allows businesses to analyze extensive sets of information to achieve variety in increasing volumes and growth of velocity. So big data has a high return on investment that boosts the productivity of marketing campaigns, no, due to its ability to enable high functioning processing. So, data mining is a way companies can predict growth opportunities and achieve future success. Examination of data to understand markets and strategies is becoming more manageable with advances in data analytic programs. So, this practice in information technology can be observed for its potential in data management positions for optimal organizations. Database maintenance is a growing sector of technology careers. To convert various leads into paying customers, big data is an essential to trend to continue following in 2019. So we have also there, next slide please, the automation. So another current trend in the IT industry is automated processes. So we have automated automation. Automated processes can collect information from vendors, customers, and other documentation. Automated processes that check invoices and other accounts payable aspects expedite customer interactions. So, machine processes can automate repetitive manual tasks rather than assigning them to employees. This increases organization wide productivity, allowing employees to use their valuable time wisely rather than wasting it on tedious work. So, automation class can even produce more job opportunities for IT professionals trained in supporting, programming, and developing automated processes. So, machine learning can enhance these automated processes for a continually developing system. So, automated processes for the future will extend to groceries and other automatic payment methods to streamline the consumer's experience. I guess that's all for the current trends. Now, to discuss the emerging trends, let us call on Teacher John to continue.
All right, so now let us go on with the emerging trends, no, in information technology. So, emerging trends emerged on the year 2019, no, where innovative technologies shape the landscape of information technology. So, these emerging trends, do not only fuel business growth, but also created a high demand for skilled IT professionals. And in this year podcast, no, we saw a shift towards a more of like a collaborative approach from humans and AIs. No, instead of kalabanan sila, why not make it more of like a resource for us to grow more and be better with the technological advancements that we are doing. So now here are the breakdown class of the key emerging trends from that year. The first one is the AI, or the artificial intelligence. So AI refers to computer systems built to mimic human intelligence and perform tasks such as recognition of image, speech or pattern, and decision making. So artificial intelligence can do these tasks faster and more accurately than humans. So it is safe to say no na AI is everywhere. No? Na siya sa apps such as let's say for navigation, 'di ba? Streaming services, smartphone assistants, and even ride-sharing apps. We could also there is also an evident no presence of AI in the home personal assistants, smart home devices. No, pinaka famous here is kana si Alexa, right? Um, AI as well is used in different means such as to schedule a train, to predict the maintenance of a machine, especially in industry, and of course, improving energy efficiency, among many saving money saving tasks. So on the next slide, we can see here some sort of like a more profound, no, um, presence of AI. Okay, all right. So here are the other uses of AI class. No, so AI is used in different organizations na po to help solve the major problems such as first one is the AI face recognition. So most of our phones no have this na mo scan sa itong face and then mo ila if ever kita ba na or not, no. So with this AI face recognition, no, it helps organizations to find missing people or even help identify individuals for criminal investigations that captures their images. AI as well is used in the medical field, no? Um, Giving patients information and risk factors. So AI can anticipate the outcomes of a treatment and even estimate the length of a hospital visit. um, AI as well can find some sort of like solutions, or it could also be applied to health records or find the likelihood of a patient's recovery and even mortality. All right. And lastly is the AI are home AI systems. So these are increasingly popular no, to expedite daily tasks like listening to tunes, asking for restaurant hours, getting directions, and even sending messages. No? So that is how big AI is no, sa ato ang life. Now class, the other emerging trend is the virtual reality or the VR. All right. So here it is, no, the VR or the virtual reality. So the virtual reality is a device, of course, no, and it is uses the modeling and simulation, no, enabling a person to interact with an artificial 3D dimensional, three-dimensional visual or other sensory images. So the VR class is an application that immerses the user in a computer-generated environment. So in a typical VR format, no, a user wears a helmet, no, with a stereoscopic screen. So or siya naga like it's like this one ba? Round siya sa imong eyes, no? And of course, the screen views as animated images of a simulated environment. So the illusion of being there or the telepresence is effective by motion sensors that pick up the user's movement and adjust the view of the screen accordingly. So the virtual reality technology now continued to gain traction in 2019 as it offers immersive experiences that blended the real no, and virtual world. And these technologies found applications in gaming, training, and even healthcare. Now, although VR class is mostly popular no, with gaming, expanded although it expanded into practical applications for businesses. So other like industrial fields, for example, engineers no use virtual reality to somewhat visualize their designs. So makita nila of how would a specific design no, would look like if ma-build na siya. Um, manufacturers as well use it for training simulations and even in healthcare, right? So possible siya like through surgical trainings. No, they do not use, like katong mga cadavers, but rather they use the virtual reality with the use of sensors and the specific technology to have the training themselves. All right, so those are the first two emerging trends in IT. Now let us call Teacher Dimple to talk more about what are the other emerging trends now in information technology. Teacher Dimple.
Thank you for that, Teacher Jan. So the next is the augmented reality. Augmented reality or AR enhances the real world with interactive digital images and sounds, unlike fully immersive virtual reality. Pokemon Go is a popular example. So augmented reality, it overlays digital information onto the real world through cameras and other devices. This creates an interactive experience where virtual objects, sounds, and data blend seamlessly with the user's environment. So why Pokemon Go is an example? Because Pokemon Go is a popular mobile game that uses AR rather to bring Pokemon into the real world. So how it works? So using a smartphone's camera, players can explore their surroundings and encounter Pokemon that appears in their physical location. Players can throw a virtual Pokeballs to capture Pokemon, then train them and battle them. So the game uses the device camera to display Pokemon in the real world settings. For example, a player might find a Pikachu in their backyard or in the nearby park. So this creates a sense of immersion and encourages players to explore their surroundings. Next slide, please. The next one is the blockchain data. So the blockchain is a secure way to record information that can be easily changed or hacked. It's like a shared digital ledger, making transactions safer and protecting private data, and Bitcoin is one of the example. So blockchain is a revolutionary technology that acts as a secure, transparent, and immutable ledger for recording information. Imagine it is a shared digital book where every transaction is recorded in a chronological order, making it difficult to alter or tamper with the data. So how it works. So the each transaction is grouped into a block, which is like a page in the ledger. So these blocks contains information about the transactions, including the date, time, and parties involved. So the blocks are linked together in a chronological chain using cryptography. This means each block contains a unique code that references the previous block. So the blockchain is distributed across a network of computers called nodes. Instead of being stored in a single location, this makes it difficult for hackers to gain control of the entire system. So why Bitcoin is example? Because Bitcoin is the first and most well-known cryptocurrency uses blockchain technology to record and verify transaction. So when you send Bitcoin, the transaction is recorded on the blockchain, making it public and verifiable. So the miners are computers that solve complex mathematical problems to verify and add new blocks to the blockchain. They were rewarded with bitcoins for their efforts. And for the security, the decentralized nature of blockchain is the complex mathematical process involves in mining, making it extremely difficult to hack or manipulate the Bitcoin network. So that would be all for my part. Let me call on teacher Faith to continue.
Okay, so thank you for that, Teacher Dimple. So for now, now let's discuss the Internet of Things. We have here enhance connectivity, improve efficiency, and job growth. So first, enhance connectivity. Um, IoT integrates Wi-Fi and network capabilities into everyday products. Like cars, homes, and appliances. So connecting them to the internet for improved user experience. The next one we have here the improve efficiency. So IoT streamlines organizational processes through automated functions like customer interactions, payments, and data collection. Um, then it acts like a digital assistant. Then the last one, we have here the job growth. So the IoT sector is booming, creating significant demand for skilled IT professionals in design. I mean in design, troubleshooting, and support. So yes, so IT Pro today predicts a need for 200,000 additional workers in coming years. So that's all for my part. To continue, let's have your teacher pag.
So thank you, Teacher Irana. So today I'm going to discuss the last emerging trends in information technology, which is the 5G. So let's read what's on the screen, class. So 5G is the fifth generation of wireless circular technology, and it's designed to be faster and more reliable and have greater capacity than previous networks. So 5G is the fifth generation mobile network. It is a new mobile wireless standard after the 1G, 2G, 3G, and the 4G networks. So 5G enables a new kind of network that is designed to connect virtually everyone and also everything together, including the machines, objects, and devices. So 5G wireless technology class is meant to deliver higher multi Gbps peak data speeds has a ultra low latency and more reliability and massive network capacity, and increase the availability for the users to experience. So it is a higher performance and improve efficiency in power the new user to connect a faster data speeds. So these speeds boost reliability,
Nanday.
enhance the user's experiences, and across the various application from using like doing streaming and gaming, and also using the social media. So 5G is already available in over 60 countries, and all major phones manufacturers are selling 5G phones. So it is used mostly on mobile devices like iPhone and some of the Samsung Galaxy and other phone. And so the overall, the benefits of 5G network are vast and transformative. So they will impact the various industries and improve everyday connectivity for the users worldwide. So from the lower latency, the faster speeds to better, it enhances the network with embracing the new era of connectivity and will unlock the countless opportunities for us to have a good network and high data. So that's all. So I'll give the virtual floor to teacher Rosie.
Okay, now that we are done with our presentation for today's class, let us move on to our wrap up. So, the Internet of Things, or IoT, has revolutionized the way we interact with technology, seamlessly connecting devices to enhance efficiency, productivity, and convenience. From its foundational history to its vast applications in both consumer and enterprise settings, IoT continues to transform industries and everyday life. While it offers significant benefits, such as improved organizational operations and innovative solutions, it also presents challenges, particularly in terms of security and privacy concerns. Understanding IoT's capabilities, impact, and potential risks enables us to harness its power responsibly. And as we explore IoT alongside emerging technologies, we must balance innovation with ethical considerations to shape a sustainable and secure technological future. And that is all for our lesson for today, class. Once again, I am teacher Rosie along with my co-teachers, teacher Trixie, teacher Kaiza, teacher Dimple, teacher Celestia, teacher John, and teacher Connie. We thank you once again and enjoy your day.